All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Wrestlemania 32 rant, part number 2. I do apologize about the inconvenience there with the phone ringing in the background. But just to finish up what I was going to say, so this is going to be a pretty short vid on the rest of the rant of WrestleMania 32 is, as I was saying, Dean Ambrose needs to be the guy that represents us as the people. It's as simple as that. There's nothing too difficult about this. You can clearly see, as I mentioned in part 1, that, Vince McMahon is protecting Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is being protected like a corporate champion. So why try to make him a face anyway if you're just going to protect them? I mean, Stone Cold Steve Austin, when he was placed as the #1 guy in the company, he wasn't protected. He was looked at as like a guy who, to us was supposed to be our champion, the guy that represents the people, and he looked like that kind of person too. The Rock was more of a corporate guy. He had the look of he dressed up in nice clothes. He was very into being a classy guy, and not so much of a alcoholic drinking and things of that sort. Not like saying being a drunk or drinking alcohol is representing all people, because I don't believe all people are like that. I think that's a little being stereotypical, I guess, and generalizing things. But in all honesty, Stone Cold Steve Austin represented a blue-collar work ethic, and that's what we need as our champion to represent us as a face. The corporate champions are white-collar people that should be trying to look for shortcuts to win, and that's what they do with Roman Reigns. They give him shortcuts even though he's not really supposed to be getting shortcuts. He gets them anyway. He lays around when the match is going on. He goes about, he gets eliminated from a match. He comes back later on when the match is almost over. Speaking of the 2 Royal Rumbles that he was in, back to back. He just is not being used the proper way as a face, and for us to be believable in this character. Not to mention his wrestling skills are absolute garbage. He has nothing unique or interesting about him in the ring that performs to me, that gives me the idea that he's a guy I want to be behind. John Cena had that. He had a blue-collar work ethic. Yeah, he was a corporate, he was, the guy that the corporate, that Vince McMahon wanted as a champion and a face of the company, and he wanted people to be behind him. But even though they weren't, it still worked out. With Roman Reigns, this ain't going to work the way that Vince McMahon's thinking he can get it to work. John Cena's a unique person. I mean, you can have half of the crowd hating on him, half of the crowd liking on him. It's a unique thing. But trying to duplicate that with somebody else is not going to work. And then on top of it, trying to have him be like a Stone Cold Steve Austin type of character, that's not going to work either. They have to find him his own unique bag, or he's just going to float around in limbo and not make anything of his character. And quite honestly, who the fuck cares? This guy is not that all entertaining. He's not that fun to watch. I don't find him to be all that great. And quite honestly, it'll be great when he's out of the picture. That's all I have to say on Roman Reigns. I will discuss more about Roman Reigns' situation tomorrow on Random Wrestling Talk, and also doing the predictions video with John and Matthew. Can't wait to do that with you guys. And speak to you guys later. I'm going to go ahead and watch Monday Night Raw tonight and then do the review. Hopefully, they have a nice closing leading into WrestleMania, so maybe it won't be all that boring for 3 hours straight. Anyway, at this time, you guys, thank you very much for watching, and have a great day, guys.